Alright folks, back with another oil filter here. This one is off a 22 Ram with the 6.4 Hemi. It had 37,000 miles on it at the time of this filter coming off, and it was filled with Amsoil 040. They're calling for 040 and those 6.4s on the 22 model. And this one is a Wix 5760. So he had 5,000 miles on this oil, and he changed it at 42. So he's on a third, I think it's a third oil change with the Amsoil 040. Yes, third oil change with the Amsoil 040 and this filter each time. And we're gonna cut it open and see what it looks like. He said when he first changed the oil came out of the truck was nasty, and then the first oil change with the Amsoil was pretty nasty, and the last time he changed it, it looked a little bit better. So I don't know what kind of oil was in it beforehand. He doesn't either. He bought the truck used. So we're gonna cut this filter open, and I have to say a real quick disclaimer. This was not damaged when it went on the truck, and it did not come off damaged. That was me using it as a seal driver, because it fit perfectly to knock a seal in. So that worked out. So that is not anything from Wix. That was me did that. So we'll cut it open and see what this thing looks like. Alright, first off under there, looks pretty clean. Like I said, this truck's pretty low mileage. It looks pretty good. I didn't get to cut the other filters open off of it yet, just to see. Bypass valve looks, or this O-ring, this anti-drain here looks pretty clean actually. It's a little bit dirty. It is not bad though. This side's pretty clean too. One little speck right there. It's pretty clean. He said this oil change here was a lot cleaner than the other when he initially drained it, and then after the other Amsoil. That dent in the bottom of the can caused that spring to be under pressure, and when I cut it, it rolled the cup. I don't know if you can tell it. See how it's rolled right there? Rolled that whole edge all the way around the end, pinching it in there. It's not too terribly dirty in here. It's pretty clean. Not a lot of miles on this truck. There's a little bit of stuff. Just a little bit. Not too terribly bad. Spring. Got a bypass on the bottom. Capped off end on the pleats. little bit of excessive oil, or not oil, but glue in the bottom down there. Not too terribly bad though. We'll cut these ends off right quick. Pretty clean inside here. Not a whole lot of anything to be concerned with. Sure what that little bit is right there. Probably just silicone. Probably all it was. Not too bad. Light shining through there. Some of this loose stuff is from when I cut it just now, just dragging across my fingers. Pretty clean. Not too terribly much. I'd say this thing's in pretty good shape. That's just 5,000 miles on that oil change and this filter. Pretty good shape. Pretty clean. And that's the AMSOIL OE 040 on a 6.4 Hemi 22 model, 2500. Low miles. Looks like continued use will be pretty good, so we'll just keep watching, see what happens. Anyway, there's a look at that. We'll catch you later. Y'all have a good one.